Hey, DangerMan here. Today we are sporting Sly Profits. I'm wearing the LE. Danger Kid here is wearing the red. We're going to tell you about it in a little review. So let's get into a breakdown on the Sly Profit itself. I've got a Dye i4 sitting here for comparison purposes. As you can see, the Dye i4 has a very small profile, and it's also a smaller mask. On the market, this is probably the smallest mask you're going to see out there. So because we're doing a comparative, initially on this, I'm going to talk a little bit about the Dye i4. I'm going to put this on and show you just how much this covers, how close it covers a person's face. You can see from the side, no space whatsoever here. Minimal to the jaw. But if I talk, you can see my jaw is down. Now, I've heard players complain about that, but I'm going to ask you this. Who in a game is doing that, pulling their jaw down? It's not going to happen. This gives you the coverage you need. Not a good argument. Besides, you could probably do the same with this. So I'm not really keen on that comparative. This is a bigger mask, but it has really got some great innovative features. The only real problem I have with the Profit compared to the Dye i4, which this is like the benchmark standard for really great workmanship, is that single movement to pop out the lens, no parts whatsoever, it comes right out. With this, you've got to get a screwdriver, turn a switch, pull the clip out, and now you got parts sitting out on your table while you're working. You can make the argument that this is great for in-game, but no one's taking their mask off in-game, and if you are, I gotta say, you probably should just walk off the field. When you get back to staging and cleanup for this, yes, you got a couple parts here to disassemble. You do have them sitting out. You do have parts you can lose, but it's not a major to-do. I have another video that goes over double pane lens, and you can see a complete breakdown of that if you'd like. The Sly Profit also has a really great field of vision, similar to any other mask out there. You've got a double strap, which is great around the crown. So when you put it on, top and below, you're not going to get any movement. Honestly though, for years, with any other mask that has a single strap, I've never had a mask pop off. But it really is a great innovation. You're going to see a lot more manufacturers follow suit with this feature. Here's another thing about the Sly Profit. When you put it on, and I got to give my son, Danger Kid, credit for this, he says it's like a pillow on your face, and I will concede this. I've been wearing this for about 3 weeks, so my review is not based on me pulling this out of the box and talking about how wonderful it is. Real world use. 3 weeks, I got to say, I love this mask. It is a little bit bigger in terms of profile, but it is a really luxurious, comfortable mask. Next, because of that comfort, people are going to say, well, you got all this foam in here, okay, and you can't hear. Now, I've been playing with it for 3 weeks. You can hear just as good as wearing any other mask. The Sly Profit also has a great feature. Not only does it feel like, as my son, Danger Kid, would say, pillows on your face. I mean, it is a really comfortable goggle to wear. It does feel like a pillow on your face. But when you put a pair of glasses on, I've tried these with various other goggles, and I don't want to put other manufacturers down, so I'm not going to say anything bad about them. I'm just going to say something good about the Sly Profit, and that is when you put it on as an OTG goggle over the glasses. It's like the third time I have to tell you that. You don't have any pressure on the side of the temples where your glasses are. So when you take and you put it on, you don't feel pressure on your temples on the glasses themselves. There you have it. There is a quick rundown on the Sly Profit. Great luxurious mask. Compares to your top-notch masks out there. I think these two now are the two masks for people to choose from out on the market. If you're a really tiny-faced person and you run a super slim profile, I do love the Dye i4, but this is probably one of the new masks for everybody to own, and I can fully endorse this.
It's too much for any man!